Welcome to Faction Turn number 7. I'm atypical, and I know no one watches this. But that doesn't stop me, because this is really fun, and I like doing it. Which is exactly why I'm doing it today. We've got a show. Today's Friday, so 2 days from now, I hope. Assuming everyone's schedule lines up, which we still haven't figured out. This will be the 8th show. And we'll probably do 5 more after that. And then we'll be done for the summer. And maybe we'll pick up next year. Or winter break. Oh, yeah, winter break! Okay, we're definitely picking up in winter break. Assuming everyone's okay with it. But yeah. You know, the game currently, the date is July 4th. 3200. That is not the case here. It is July though. I know you're not supposed to do. I mean, I guess it says. I don't even know if it says that in the rules. You generally don't do faction turns until the end. The faction turn happens once per month. At the beginning of each turn. It doesn't even say when to do it. So I'm going to do it at the beginning of this month. Normally I do it near the end, but I'm bored. We didn't play last week because I went to a wedding. Not my own. A good friend of mine. I've known him all my life. Peter Bonders. Don't look him up. I don't even know how to spell that, so neither will you. But, you know. Anyway, we're going to start with the Hands of Fate, and I actually put turn 9 into every faction before even starting. So, pretty happy with myself. So let's just start. It's about 4 o'clock. Hopefully I'll be done by 6. Oy. There are 19 factions now. There's the 3 Protectorates. There's the Ackland, the Neo-Feminists, Crossbow, Consortium, Superiority, Perimeter Agency. I am on Facebook. I shouldn't check this, but I'm going to. Because I want to know why someone is Facebooking me now. Oh, it's just whatever. It's not for me. The New Fallen Empire, Shadia Shipping, Fun Kui Shipyards, Victory Federation, Sisu Expansion Society, Sedna Militant. That's a new one. I created it for Sedna as the players are now there. I wanted to make it earlier. Hold on. Great. I am so unprofessional today. Now I have a text. Oh, shit. Sorry. My desk is falling. Or dresser? Yeah, dresser. Fuck. I know I haven't done a review recently, as in the last month. So I'm going to do that. Oh, wow. 2 months almost. Well, that was because my phone broke and I hadn't fixed it until, 5 minutes ago. But I'll do that. I'm thinking Scott Pilgrim and Cora. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, the Sedna Militant to represent the government of Sedna, specifically the militant part of Sedna. You know, the ones who deal with mercenaries and all that shit, which the players are. I also made a bunch of little missions that I thought a little bit about and can easily expand upon because that's what we're going to be doing. They're bounty hunters now, so that's not disappointing. I enjoy that. But yeah, it was a bit of work. I'm kind of proud of it. I can show it to you because the players aren't going to see it, and you're going to see it, but you're going to see it anyway, or you've already seen it. New Titan bounties on Sedna, 2,300, 4. And I'm getting a lot of messages. I think I should turn Facebook off. I should log out. Just gonna check what it's about. Oh, cool. My fraternity is trying to find a space. So we're looking at places. I am not, because I didn't know they were doing that today. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's okay. I thought that was like a border, but it's not. It's to show that this is open somewhere else. Okay. Weird. Okay, anyway. Oh, man. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay. I might have to retake that picture because I put it here in Roll20. Come on, just do your thing. I'm really sorry. This opening is taking forever. Okay. Okay, good. All right, so I made sure that nothing was underlined because that would be annoying. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, job listings, 3,200, July 4th. Anyway, we're getting out of here because we don't need to be here. We'll be here. Can I zoom in? No, I can't. I can zoom out. Or if I zoom out, it zoomed in slightly. Weird. There's some button. Oh, yeah. If you press Control-0, it goes to 100%. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so the top 8 are some jobs that I have in mind. And then the other 4 are jobs for the future that I'm thinking. I also have a mercenary company. No, not it's just Innuendo Inc. They are going to be combating the party on a frequency. They're also bounty hunters. I think it'll be fun to have them interact. They're an interesting group. There's a robot, a gothic precog teen, a Sednan military guy. The Sednan military, keeping true to their, well, not true, but Sedna was founded by a group of Native American people. A bunch of them currently in the year, 2016. Let's see if I can go to History of Space to see when exactly people started colonizing. I don't want to give you misinformation. So it's probably the second wave. So in about 600 years. Apollo Pi was, wow, 600 years. It's going to be very different in 600 years. I have no idea what the political climate is in 600 years. I'm not even going to speculate. But approximately 600 years ago, a group of various Native American tribes, sick and tired of living wherever the hell they're living. Maybe they're on reservations, maybe not. It doesn't matter. It's a fictional 600 years ago that doesn't exist. Well, it's fictional in 600 years. It is fictional, and then it was 600 years ago for the players. who are also fictional. So I just decided that reservations are still a thing, and a group of tribes, reservations, I don't know the terms, and at the time the game is played, it's no longer important, so I'm not going to research it. Not to say that they're not important now, but they got together and bought a planet. They're like, hey, this is ours. Yeah, we're the colonists. And that was Sedna, which was already named. So they traveled there and founded places. And over the next 600 years, 100 of those. Wait, when did the. Wait, what? Oh, okay, never mind. Only like 450 years ago did they do this. Then 200 years later, you know, the screen happened, then the silence, which was until 100 years ago. And yeah, they've kept their roots in a way. They're very spiritual. But Sedna, I rolled randomly, is also. So I rolled randomly for both the culture and for the current culture. And pretty much everything I've made is interpretations of random rolls. So in the history of Sedna, why am I even talking about this? Anyway, whatever. It's important, sort of. In the history of Sedna, nature was very important, but some people went away from that. And now, in the year 3200, there is heavy mining and heavy industry on the planet, as it is a Tech 4 planet with lots of resources. But there's also this groups of naturalists, not in the sense that the turkey commercial says, like people who very much respect nature. Animists, I think that's what it's called. Animists very much respect nature, and there's like this dichotomy between them, because there's people who are like, nature is for us to use, and we are using it to its fullest, just as Native Americans have done. Use every part of the animal. And then the other extreme is, no, nature is to be preserved, and we will fight to make it so. And they're using the tech that is being made, because if they didn't, they wouldn't be able to fight, and they know that. But they're hoping to fight for a future where they don't need it. And that is one of the other groups. So there's the Sedna Militant, there's the Prophets, the Tronfellis, and then there's Eco-Rep, which is a militant group of these animists who fight for control of the planet. They, want outsiders gone. They want industry gone. Their tag is savage, but that's not meant to represent that they are savage. What it does is it gives them bonuses to units that require a tech level of 0. Which is ultimately their goal. Their goal is to have tech level 0. Okay, cool. I have a good plan for that I've already come up with and didn't even realize interacted with Eco-Rep, but it does. Good. Okay. So the reason that I created the Sedna Militant, besides having a faction on the planet that the players are on, is because the players brought their cargo to Sedna, which is a bomb. It's a bomb that, when detonated, will turn off all the power, all electrical flow, for I don't know how long, but long enough. And Sedna Militant knows about this. EcoRep does not. And they are to keep the region destabilized. That is why they have been woken up. They are to fight whoever they can, whenever they can. That's not them. Do they not have a goal? Whatever. They'll come up with a goal later. They're to fight whenever they can, wherever they can, to just disrupt any faction from gaining control. Because the Hands of Fate do not want anyone to gain control in this region. They already lost the middle region, which they're hoping to destabilize with their own faction. Though people won't know it's them, they'll think it's a proxy faction, because it essentially will be. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll find out. The reason Sedna Militant is doing anything is because of this bomb. And if EcoRep can set it off, any faction on the planet will no longer be able to get off it. Anything above tech level 0 will stop working. Actually, no. Tech level 1 and 2. Wait, tech level 2 is World War I. So, like, anything above tech 1.5 is going to stop working. Yeah, so that's why I gave them the Savage tag, to represent that they are not needing tech, but they do use it, and it's not because they are savages. It's just what the tag is called. There's an asset also, Seductress, which I think is poorly named. Like, I get what it does based on just the name, but it's unnecessarily gendered, which I'm not going to get into, because whatever. But yeah, there are things in this book that are just written specific ways. But just because it's written that way doesn't mean I think that. It doesn't mean the writer thinks that. And I've already wasted 17 minutes of your time. All right, so let's just get into it. Yeah, Hands of Fate. I think I'm going to go 15. I'm going to try and cut these into 30-minute blocks. That's a good plan. So 13 minutes. Great. Hands of Fate. What's their goal? Their goal is to expand their influence. Oh, they can do that. Hands of Fate has an asset on a planet that they can expand influence on. Tauri Prime. Oh, I should probably. I forgot to do that. Whatever. It takes like no time to do. Money! Except if this malfunctions. Oh crap, what's happening? My rug got caught. Like the rug, the floor rug. Anyway, so 4, 11, 18, 30, 17, 6, 27. Wait, crap. Yeah, 27, 17, 12, 3, 18, 4, 7, 8, 10, 19, 40. Holy shit. 10 and 15. Yeah, I already decided that EcoRep and Sedna Militant were created last faction turn. And then now they will get to act over July. So let's go, not that one. Okay. Hands of Fate. They want to expand influence. That means they can use the, oh crap, what happened? Expand influence action. Expand influence action. They roll a cunning test against similar rolls by every faction on the planet. So, who else is on Sauri Major? Well, they can't attack them, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, transit. They get a roll, and CU gets a roll, but I don't think they care enough. I'll roll for them anyway. Okay, so Hands of Fate. It's a cunning roll, which is 5. What? They got a 10. Wow. Okay. And Machiavellian. Machiavelli, who I say every time was not actually Machiavellian. He was Machiavelli, and things were named Machiavellian things were named after Machiavelli, but Machiavelli was very much against Machiavellian tactics. Oh, they get to roll a 5, and I think they get to force a reroll by anyone. Let's see, Psychic Academy. Psychic Academy. Once per turn, this faction can also force a rival faction to reroll. Okay. Any die. Well, they're gonna roll. Okay, they got 8, and then Siu has an 8. They're gonna roll. They got a 7 with 8, 15. So they tie. Grab on a tie. If they equal or beat it, they can make a free attack against the base of influence. If they wish, other assets present may defend as normal. Okay. So Hands of Fate gets to put as much money as they want into this base. Up to 29. I'm going to say 15. Why not? That leaves 12, right? Yeah. That leaves 12. Hands of Fate. Now I would do all of their money, but that is really stupid to put all of your money into one thing. Actually, how much money do they get each round? Hands of Fate gets 6. You can put in an extra 5. Yeah, so 20. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like that. Because it's supposed to act like a faction. They're people who are. Oh my god. Did I not write secretive on anything? This is all very secretive stuff. No one really knows that this is even a faction. That Hands of Fate is a force in the world, in the galaxy, in the sector. That's what it's called. No one knows that Hands of Fate are what they are. Everyone just thinks they're a trading station for a pretty shitty world in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. But you know, they're influencing Sedna politics and created a base of influence on Sauri Major without the government knowing. And that'll be represented by the new cult that shows up. Cult. You'll find out what that is, maybe eventually. It'll be fun. So yeah, what they do is they expand influence on Sauri Major. That is their turn. Now, we go to the Yellowstone Protectorate. And the other Yellowstone. I'm just going to load all these, because apparently they're not loaded. And if I can preload them, I won't have to deal with loading them later. So apparently I have to. Okay, here we go. Right. Oh, weird. Oops. Oh, whatever. I'm just going to uncolor that. Okay, cool. So, the Protectorate doing pretty well. They got their false front to prevent dying. They're harvesters. What do they want? Harvesters purchase. They want to survive. Well, they want to blood the enemy. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. Because they keep getting attacked. Yeah. So I think they don't have a lot of money. The Protectorate. They're just gonna try and make some more. Use their harvesters, which I don't remember the rules for. And of course, don't have notes for. But it's a pretty easy lookup. Harvesters on a 4+ on a D6. Okay, 50% chance. It's a coin flip. But they get an extra credit. Cool. And that is their turn. Now we go to intelligence control, which is by far the richest of the factions in the area. maybe Ackland? No, they're the richest in the area. Yeah. So what do they do? They've been attacking the defense force a lot, because the defense force is getting pretty big. The post-tech industry. It is as an action. I don't like that. Vanguard Cadre and Cyber Ninjas. They could try and take something out. They could even attack with the party machine. Everything's cunning. Do they have a good cunning score? Of course they do. Especially against the defense force. Okay. Yeah, they're going to start attacking. We'll start with Cyber Ninjas, because Cyber Ninjas could potentially wipe out a target. Actually, any of them could. Okay, yeah. Wow. I did literally this last turn. Okay, so Cyber Ninjas attack. What do they attack? Well, they have the Medical Center and the Monopoly. The best thing to sacrifice would probably be the Elite Skirmishers. And we roll Cunning 4 versus Cunning 1 with a Malkavian. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 wins, but they're Malkavian, so they can re-roll. They rolled a 1, so they lose. They get attacked by the Skirmishers. Skirmishers deal 1d4 plus 1 damage. So that is 2. 2 damage. Take 2 DMG. Oh, what? That's not good. Well, now, Vanguard Cadre. No. Yes. Vanguard Cadre will attack. And they will attack the same Elite Skirmishers. And it's another Cunning v Cunning roll. Plus 4, plus 1. But they can re-roll because they're deep-rooted. But it's kind of pointless because their opponent has a 12, so they'll just take it. The Vanguard Cadre does 1d6 damage. 1 damage! Okay, and now Party Machine will do the same. They have a 12. They have a 3. Party Machine deals full damage. Where is it? Party Machine. It's 2d6. 3 and 9, which will kill it, but I think cost is 5. Medical Center. Pay half the cost to restore them with 1 hit point. So, yeah. They have a defensive unit that, is essentially a sacrifice. Kills it. Med Center survives. Yep, Same as last time. Last time they healed. And honestly, they might just do the same thing. Healing doesn't cost a whole lot. For their force asset, they have a 3 in force, so they can heal them up for 1 credit and have them back. Oh wait, that puts them at 0 again. They'll be literally in the same position as they were last time. But they won't be dead. They'll have their skirmishers back in fighting shape, which will allow the Protectorate to try and grow, which will make the intelligence control reevaluate their situation. Politics. Field unit used Monopoly. Actually, how much does the medical center make it cost? 1/2. I'm going to round down. So that gives them 1 fat cred, and these guys have 17. Yep. Nothing changes here. I mean, things change and fluctuate, but nothing changes. They're all still where they were. Oops. They were here, back in January, back even before that, when I started, because I started with 2 faction turns already done. So back in November, they're exactly where they were a year ago, almost. Half a year ago, more than half a year ago. It's been, 3/4 of a year. And nothing has changed. Which makes sense, because when you have factions in real life, things don't change often. Like, they fight, and they fight, and they fight, and things don't change. Now, the Ackland Pleasure Society might have something to say about that, because they're next. Now, the Ackland Pleasure Society has covert shipping and psychic assassins. They stealthed psychic assassins. Now, let's just make sure what covert shipping does. I'm pretty sure it does exactly what I want it to do, but if it doesn't, I'm an idiot. Any special forces between the worlds for 1 fat cred. Good. That is exactly what I wanted it to be able to do. So Ackland spends 1 fat cred and moves its stealth assassins. Moves assassins from Ackland to New Yellowstone. That is going to be their turn. I just have to copy paste. The next turn, these psychic assassins will start dishing out damage to what's it? Wealth? Yeah, commercial expansion. They want to deal wealth damage. And who has wealth assets? Everyone. They'll probably attack this guy because they're the most damaged. Wait, base of influence is injured? But they're not? That's not how it works, is it? is it? One fat cred asset heals a point of damage equal to the ruling attribute. More damage can be healed for a single action, but cost increases by 1 per time. 2 fat creds for the second, 3 for the third. If used to heal the faction gains hit points equal to the average of the lowest and highest. Faction healing cannot be done faster. Bases of influence, special assets, unique rules. Sale value of 0. Maximum hit points. Damage done to the base of influence is done directly to the faction. If the base of influence is brought below 0, the overflowing damage is not counted against the owning faction. Every faction has a homeworld. A homeworld is always automatically equipped with the base of maximum hit points. If the faction moves homeworlds. Okay, so as far as I can tell, the base and the faction are 2 different things. So what I did makes sense. Cool. Ackland is done, and that is Sector 3. Oh, whoops, I wanted to show you Sector 3. That is this sector, the Hands of Fate, and the 3 factions all the way over here. There's also some stuff going on in Salamar and that 3rd planet, but those don't really matter because we haven't seen them, so doesn't matter. Now we go to the Neo-Feminists. The Neo-Feminists, not a real feminist movement. What do they want? Well, they want to survive. Military conquest. Okay, they got stuff in Triton and Pelisol. Varga and Pelisol. There are some commodities brokers mucking about. And there's a large ship, a strike fleet, around Pelisol. Now, last time they attacked, didn't they? Yes, they like to attack, but it is often more advantageous to not attack because they know they're going to be attacked and they need defenses. Now, they do have an excellent resource in the form of genetically engineered slaves, which, yes, are a great resource. We've seen them on camera. They do wonders. And they're really cheap, costing only 2 fat creds each. So what they've been doing is buying hordes of them. Oh, whoops. Buying hordes of them. Oh, well, whatever. And using those hordes to attack. So they're going to buy 1, at least. 2. Usually they have around 3 in each sector, or each planet they have, because that just makes sense. But I'm feeling they want to go more on the offensive, so being just offensive is a bad idea. And they also have... So many is that? That's 8? That puts them at 9. They want a way to transport them. They have the covert transit network. I'm going to check what that is just to make sure I can use that. Is it the covert transit net? Covert transit net. As an action, any special forces can be moved to any world within 3 hexes for free. It only does 1. Oh wait, no. But I don't know. Because the rules are so not uniform in this game. So it's really just up to whatever I feel like. And it's a network, so okay. But it can only go 3 hexes. 1, 2, 3. So it can't transport anything from Vorta to New Titan, which is what I want. Or they can take over Gibraltar. Ooh, an alliance between Caesar and Vorta? That would be interesting. Because they can actually attack. But then I wouldn't need anything on Vorta. What I should do is buy something that can move anyone, anywhere, to anyone, anywhere, all the time. I don't remember what that's called. I think that's... What kind of asset are they? They're an unspecified asset. Good. So Beachhead Landers, as an action, may move any number of assets on a planet, including itself, to any world within 1 hex at a cost of 1 fact cred per asset moved. That is perfect. How much does that cost? Beachhead Landers. Force 4. Are they Force 4? They're Force 3. Great. They have experience points. Let's learn how to use experience points. I don't know how to do that. The rating is 3. The XP cost is 6. So, holy crap, it takes a lot. Four plus the maximum hit points equal to 4 plus the experience points cost. For example, a faction with force experience points spent by factions differ than those gained by XP, in that they are lost when they increase the attribute. Once a faction spends 4 XP to go from 4 to 3, for example, those points are lost. 6 more must be spent. Okay, wow, that sucks. This is... Wow. It takes a long time for anyone to move up in the world. I mean, I guess if they were a smaller faction, like Funkway Shipyard, they could make their cunning go up. But they can't. So we have to find a better way to transport stuff. Heavy drop assets. That only is a 2. Heavy drop assets. Transport in action to spend 1 non-starship. 1 non-starship asset may be moved for 1 factor. That is horrible. Let's go to cunning. Covert shipping. Any 1 covert transit net. Any special forces asset. They're not special forces. That's annoying. Blockade runners. Transfer itself or any 1 military special forces within 3 hexes. Wow. They can't just invade? Shipping Combine. As an action, may move any number of non-force assets, including itself, within 2 hexes at a cost of 1 per asset. Shipping Combine. Wealth 4. Please tell me they have a wealth of 4. They have a wealth of 5. How much does that cost? Shipping Combine costs 10. So, by 1 less of the whoops. Then delete row. Then we add A shipping combine. Let's see if there's already one here. Shipping. No, there's not, huh? Shipping combine. Cost is 10 and health is 10. It's a good asset. It is a wealth asset. Yep, feminism. Porta. Capita Station. All right. Okay. And so they have one fat card left. And I think we're going to move some of their assets. Rather than buy a gender-nude slave. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. And I've already gone over time anyway. All right. I'm going to say goodbye to you. See you in, I don't know, 10 minutes, but for you it'll be seconds.